Hi, this is Eddie Muller. This is TCM's Friday Night Neo-Noir series. I'm here with my colleague Ben Mankiewicz, and we're going to bring down the curtain tonight with a film from 1985, To Live and Die in L.A., from William Friedkin.
Yeah, this is a movie that I've known for a long time pretty well because it's my brother Josh's favorite movie. And seeing it again as a reminder, I'm like, oh, this is an acceptable movie to have as your favorite film, especially if you're like my brother and you love movies about law enforcement, right, and good cops and bad cops, and particularly the Secret Service, which has really two tasks, which I basically learned in 1985 from this movie. They protect the president, they protect dignitaries, and they investigate counterfeiting, because at least then the Secret Service was under the Treasury Department. I think now it might be under Homeland Security.
Yeah,
for a long time it was the Treasury Department.
Yeah, I said earlier that this movie reminds me very much of the film T-Men from 1947, which was about undercover agents trying to bust up a counterfeiting ring. And T-Men is a very, very influential movie in the history of film noir. But this is not T-Men.
No, this
is a totally different thing.
But one thing that Friedkin does here, we get to see Willem Dafoe. It's a breakout role for Dafoe as the main counterfeiter. It gives depth to the bad guy. Right away, you learn that he is an artist. Literally, it turns out he's an artist. But the manner of making counterfeit bills is an art.
Which is really fascinating, because back in old Hollywood, you couldn't even photograph money, because the government would not allow money to be photographed.
Right.
So obviously this is a neo-noir.
Yeah,
because they not only show you the real money, they show you how the money is made and how the money is counterfeited. And Dafoe is extraordinary in this film.
Buddy, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And there's a whole theme in the movie about the fake, phony nature of Los Angeles. It's not just fake money and fake art, which you'll see Willem Dafoe burns. Like, he makes art and then he burns it because he can't sell it. But the whole nature of L.A. as being, again, not grounded in any reality. And what I didn't know, but in reading about the film, is that he deliberately didn't want to show any real L.A. landmarks or neighborhoods.
Right.
This was going to be the generic Los Angeles, right? And it does. I mean, it fits. I mean, Friedkin's lived in L.A. and he could live anywhere, so I presume there is some love he has for Los Angeles. But you don't see To Live and Die in L.A. and think, I want to live there.
I want to live there.
Yeah, that place looks like magic. Yeah, no.
Well, I want to give credit to the cinematographer of this film, Robbie Muller, who is
one of the great
cinematographers of our era. And Friedkin gives him incredible credit for the look and feel of this movie. And he said he taught me composition. And although he's shooting kind of the wasteland part of L.A., there's still kind of a beauty to the way he does it. And he certainly understands the light, because the light in this movie is exceptional.
Credit to Friedkin and Muller for the car chase sequence, which you're going to see here, which is Friedkin, who said he didn't want to put it in, but he felt like, I mean, he'd become a victim of his own success because of the car chase and the French Connection, and thought, all right, well, that was New York, and now this is L.A., and I guess I have to do this here. And if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do another great car chase. Whether you make a top 5 list, a top 10 list of the great car chase scenes in movies, this ought to be on there.
This has to be on the list.
Yeah,
What's fun about the car chase is, like, well, I've done one in New York. He's done, like, the definitive New York car chase. So he says, I'm going to do the definitive L.A. car chase. And anybody who's driven in L.A. knows, like, this is it, right?
That's not going to be under bridges. This is going to be on a freeway.
On a very congested freeway. Okay. But here it is, from 1985, and featuring a soundtrack by Wang Chung, just to date it as an 80s movie.
By the way, real quick, Wang Chung, what they did very skillfully was get the name of the band into one of their hits and doing it in context. Everybody.
Wang Chung tonight.
Wang Chung tonight.
Yes, exactly. Here is To Live and Die in L.A.